I've been busy. I wanted to do a bit of Inferium Essence grinding off camera to try to get the farm up because I knew it was going to take a long time, and I realized there were some things that I needed to set up to be able to AFK edit better, and might have gotten a bit carried away. So, in the last video, the farm kept having bits of farmland get untilled and stuff, and I realized it's actually because tumbleweeds can trample crops. So, yeah, I built this structure around the Inferium Essence farm and used it as an AFK place. Problem is that it still doesn't 100% of the time protect it. I've occasionally gone far enough away where tumbleweeds can spawn, and somehow they've gotten in here and trampled a whole bunch of the farmland. I think they might be able to spawn on these edge blocks here, because I've always seen it like start in this corner and then run all the way to the end. It only happened twice, I think, but maybe 3 times, but yeah. That could become a problem because it could trample my Inferium crops and then I could lose the seeds. And while the seeds aren't the hardest things in the world to get, it's still kind of annoying. So I might replace these fences with more solid blocks just to stop that. This dirt thing up here is going to be another level of the farm. I want to have a ridiculous amount of these plants growing so I can just get a lot of Inferium Essence without having to actually figure out fancy technical farms, because I don't know. I want to see how profitable that can be. And also there's this. If you're wondering what this is a tumbleweed farm. And I realized that tumbleweeds, well, they can give you some pretty interesting stuff. There's all kinds of items you can get. And also, if they hit a cactus, they get destroyed and drop the item that's in them. Now, there's no hoppers here, so I have to check it regularly. It's not entirely finished yet. But I basically, while I was waiting for the Inferium Essence to grow, I'd occasionally come up here and grab more items and expand the tumbleweed farm a bit. So one of the goals for this episode is to make it look a little prettier and just finish it off a bit more to make it more efficient, I guess. Once we get a large amount of iron, we can have like a line of hoppers running around this whole thing, and then leading into like a chest where all the tumbleweed loot can go, because there's some pretty interesting stuff. But yeah, tumbleweed farm, I think that'll be a good farm to go alongside the Inferium Essence farm, because with enough Inferium Essence, we should be able to make different resource seeds that can get us a lot of resources in the same way as we're getting a lot of Inferium Essence. I've actually noticed that I'm having trouble getting the wheat seeds required to craft the Inferium seeds more than the Inferium Essence itself at times. This farm here, it gets trampled by tumbleweeds too. Not as big of a deal, but should probably find a better way to protect it and also expand it a bit to have individual crop plots instead of it all just shoved into one, because I've noticed that all of the raw food in this game only heals a single shank on the hunger bar and a single shank of saturation. Actually, yeah, I think a single shank of saturation. And yeah, it's not much. I think the mods that some of this food came from made it so you have to actually cook food and stuff and prepare it specific ways, but I don't really want to get into that for now, so I'm just going to try to harvest a large amount of this raw food and just eat it for the time being. And if you're wondering about the effectiveness of tumbleweed farms, all this stuff in these top 2 rows came from tumbleweeds. All of this. I got 23 diamonds from that. I had no diamonds before this. So, yeah, that's why I want to make a tumbleweed farm. It's not very efficient, but especially in the early game, you can just get free diamonds from this, and that's awesome. Also, I killed Deadmau5 and got a music disc, and I got a book when I slept. It's a Thaumcraft thing, I think, so I'll have to look into that sometime. But for now, with the recap done, I want to get to work on the Tinker's Construct room. I did a bit of crazy tree planting out there. Might have gone a bit overboard, but we can harvest up a lot of wood to trade with the village, get more of those mud bricks for building the Tinker's Construct room, maybe even some path blocks for decorating the base. And yeah, I've already got a decent amount of seared bricks. You could probably make some more of those, get some glass, and start making the smeltery. And then also improving the tumbleweed farm. We're going to need a lot of acacia wood for that, for the decorations I got planned, but yeah, after that, if there's still time, I don't know, do some more caving or exploring or something. maybe just improve the base a bit. Make a cobblestone generator even. That's something we could do. Anyway, right now, the first thing I gotta do is make a shovel, and then we need to start getting some wood. A lot of wood is required for this, because I'm kinda gonna need it for both the tumbleweed farm and for trading with the village, yeah. So, get that, and I think we should be good. Alright, axes. Alright, time to begin. Well, actually, wait. Let me just grab a handful of torches, too. And there. Alright, time to begin the super fast wood chop montage. Alright, wood chopping's done. We've got a whole lot of wood right here. I'm thinking the oak wood is probably going to get sold for money. Right now, I want to take some of this stuff, and I'm not sure about the fences, but definitely want to take a good amount of this acacia wood here, because I'm thinking of using this as part of the decoration for the tumbleweed farm. We're also going to need a lot of cactus, and going to need a lot of a few different types of sand. Lignite, marble, and red granite sand. I'll also bring some of this as a filler block. And what I'm thinking of doing is flattening out the terrain there, making more room to put more cacti, and then making wood interspaced with the cacti on the sides. It's all spaced out just to have solid walls there to catch any tumbleweeds so they don't have any chance of getting through. I don't think they can get through right now, but sometimes items can drop through, so it's always a good idea to keep tabs on all that. Alright, grab some extra shovels, because we're definitely going to need that. Where did I get this bauxite ore from? Put that there. Okay. Alright. Time to start another super fast build super speedy build section. Go. And there we have it. I think this should be a good enough amount of work done on the tumbleweed farm. We've got these nice walls on this side, another one on that side, and I've smoothed out the terrain a bit inside. Still a lot more work to do. We've got to light it up with more torches, expand these walls outward a bit, maybe find a way to decorate this back wall here, and maybe smooth out the terrain in here a little bit more too. But as it stands, this should, in general, just be a really good tumbleweed farm right now. In fact, it's already producing quite a lot of items. And that's what's great about this kind of farm is, like, especially once we get hoppers in here, and then it's just going to be automatically producing like diamonds, iron, and emerald, admittedly in small quantities, but still a really good amount. I even got a little AFK chamber in here to try and maximize tumbleweed spawns out there. So I might put it further out back this way, just so I can prevent tumbleweeds from spawning behind the farm. Because I think they spawn in a radius around the player, but they won't spawn like right next to you. Anyway, I've got a lot of stuff that needs to be put away. The Inferium farm is going well too. So now I think it's time to go sell off some of this excess wood, particularly the oak wood, in order to get some money and buy the rest of the materials needed for the Tinker's Construct room. Let me just put some of this in here. I think we're about to run out of space in these chests, but if I sell this wood, that should free up a little bit of it. I'm going to keep a crafting table on me just because I feel like that would be a good idea. Throw these into... Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, got some tumbleweed space in here. I'll throw it into the tumbleweed drawer just for now. Alright, I've got pretty much all of the oak wood here. That should be good enough to sell. Yeah, that's a lot. I've got a decent amount of mud bricks. We've got some seared bricks here, and I think, let me grab some, I'm going to need to grab some gravel, I think, if I want to make more of that, but for now, let me just throw this into here. We might not finish the Tinker's Construct smelter today. This is already getting to be pretty long, but I think we can at least get the room built. Yeah, let me just grab my money, what little of it I still have, and also some food. Gonna need that. We'll just use the wheat. Alright, let's head down to the village over there and sell our wares. Oh, they've upgraded it. That's cool. Too bad I wasn't here to see them upgraded. It's kind of cool watching them build all the new buildings and stuff. Alright, time to sell off all of our wood. That's a pretty good amount of denier. Let me get a stack of mud bricks. Okay. And I've got a bit of denier left over. I'll grab a brick mold. That should allow us to make our own mud bricks. 6 denier for wooden bars. I might be able to craft some of this stuff myself out of the acacia wood we still got, but let's see. 1 denier, 16 denier, 2 denier. Let's just grab a bit of this dirt path here. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, that can be used to upgrade the base a bit. Alright, so we've got a lot of good stuff from here. Let's head back to the base and get to work on setting up the room for the Tinker's Construct smeltery. Alright. Seared tank. Faucet. I think I'll need a lot more seared bricks than this. Let me head down into the mines and, well, yeah, I'll head down in the mines, grab some gravel. We can use that to make some more grout and make some more seared bricks, and I'll start work on the room while they're cooking. Huh. Cave overlaps here, that's pretty cool. They literally dug right underneath the part of the cave that goes like up and over the tunnel. That's kind of neat. There's some red granite gravel there, but I think I'll just suffice with the regular gravel for now. Did I say granite? I meant gravel. Anyway, back up to base we go. Hopefully I have enough sand still. Alright, so we've got grout smelting in here to get more seared bricks. Smeltery drain. I've got most of the components ready. I just need the seared basin, probably another drain and faucet, and a seared table, casting table, and then probably more seared bricks and some seared windows as well, so you can actually look into the smeltery. But the room itself will be made with mud bricks, and I think I'll intermix it with some more acacia wood, since we still have a decent amount of acacia planks. And I'm thinking wooden bars. Huh. You can't actually craft them. Looks like you gotta actually buy some of this stuff from the villages then. Pretty neat. Alright. The question is where to add this smeltery, and I'm thinking of building a sort of offshoot room sticking out of the side of the mountain. Perhaps we could set it up right behind here. Yeah, that sounds cool. I'd say if the smeltery is going to be 5 by 5, then let's make this room 9 by 9 just to have space. So like that would be the wall there. Alright, time to dig this out and get to setting up the foundations of the Tinker's Construct Room. Alright, let's see here. So far, we've got this much done. There's a lot more to do. I'm quite fond of that. I think I want to use the wooden bars. I can buy some from the village. It'll be a nice replacement for those fences. For now, though, I can just have fences there. That goes in there. That goes in there. That in there. Show some of this in there. Got those things sitting and waiting there. Go back in there. And let's see. I need some seared windows, so I think that's this recipe? Yep. Oh, wait, no, that's a seared gauge. That's how you make a seared window. One, two, three, four, five, 6. I'll do 9. And the rest of this Well, I need another seared drain. Faucet. Table. And then I need a basin, but we can get that later. For now, I need to get a new shovel. Had to move the crafting table because there's going to be a ladder right there. Oh, dang it. Threw away the stone that I need for making tools. But yeah, this is going to be a bit of a process getting this room ready. Up, gotta sleep. For now, I want to try and get the smeltery just put in place. But to do that, I first want to get some of these walls figured out. I'm going to have it in the back corner of this room here, so I'm going to need to clear out this space here and put in a smeltery right in this back corner. Maybe also put in the floor, and then I think that should be good for this episode. Alrighty then, so I finished a lot of work on the room here. I ran out of mud bricks, so we're going to need more to finish the walls back here, the floor, and these walls here, and then get a roof on this place. But I do have a lot of the smeltery built up. It's going to be 4 blocks tall. It's been a while since I've used Tinker's Construct, so hopefully I get it right. I'm going to try to stack up multiple of these tanks as well to give it good storage volume for lava. And I've got 2 of these faucets here. I'm going to have one for a casting table, one for a casting basin, which are set into the floor. And then I can have all the other Tinker's Construct workstations out here in the room with some extra storage for it too. I'll make this ladder look nicer as well on the way up. And not only that, but I also use some of the paths we bought from the Millionaire Village to make a little pathway down to the Inferium Essence farm. So now that's looking a little nicer. Let me just grab some Inferium Essence and fill out the farm a little bit more. I think that'll just about do it for this episode. Let me check these in here real quick. And yeah, I hope y'all Hope y'all enjoy watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.